Hi team, okay, here is your at-home workout you can do. There's going to be 10 exercises and you're going to do each exercise for a minute or building up to a minute if you can't do a whole minute straight away, with minimal rest in between so that you're working your heart rate. But before you do those exercises you're going to need a warm-up. So you're going to do just like we do out at the lake, 3 to 5 minutes marching, jogging. I'm going to give you all the options. Butt kicks, just all the stuff we normally do. You can do jumping jacks, scissors, running mountain climbers. Okay, any combination of all those exercises. Make sure you're using your arms and your legs. Get the blood flowing. Like I said, about 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you're nice and warm. Okay, so here's your first exercise. Okay. It's your regular plank, just like we've done. You're going to have your elbows and shoulders in alignment, so not too far back, not too far forward. You want a nice straight line. Don't drop the head. Nice straight line from your head to your feet. No booties in the air and no arched back. So if you can find a mirror and check your form, that's good too. So you're going to hold this for a minute or as close as you can get to a minute. Okay, exercise number 2 is squats. You're going to need to make sure your weight is in your heels, feet under your hips, sometimes just a little bit wider if that's more comfortable, but not too narrow. You're going to have your weight back when you go down into your squat. You want to be able to make sure you can wiggle your toes at the bottom of your squat, or even tap them, okay? Just like you're going to sit back down on a chair. I'm going to go from the side so you can see as well. Be careful you don't drop the upper body, okay? It's all in the glutes and the thighs. Make sure they're slow and controlled squats, so you're working all the muscles. Squeeze the glutes when you come back up. Okay, exercise number 3, push-ups. I'm going to show you all 3 levels of push-ups. Level 1, this is entry level push-up. You're going to have your fingers facing each other, a nice tabletop form, and you're going to go down. Like we're doing this for a minute, so if this is what you need to do to keep a good form for a minute, start here. As you get stronger, you can move up to level 2, which is on your knees. This is where you have a straight line from your head to your knees. Bend the elbows, come all the way down. Make sure you're not arching your back. You want to do all the work in the elbows and the shoulders. What you don't want to do is lower your body down first and then push your way up, okay? And then as you get stronger and you want to go to level 3, a regular push-up on your feet, make sure, again, you have that straight line from your head to your feet, okay? If you feel yourself sacrificing your form, go back to doing it on your knees. You need to protect your back at all costs. Level 2, level 3, I'm going to show you level 1 again. Fingers face each other, all the way down. That's your push-ups. Okay, exercise number 4 is a side plank. So we're going back to the mat. You're going to have a straight line from your shoulder to your elbow. You're going to stack the feet. You're going to hold. This one you do 30 seconds each side. Okay, if you are finding this too challenging, you can put this knee down. Just make sure you're squeezing here in the side and the obliques. And you hold for 30 seconds, and then you're going to switch sides. Okay, exercise number 5 is side lunge. Okay, you're going to step out to the side. The leg that you step on is the one that bends. This one stays straight. So you step out, toes keep facing forward, knees in line with second and third toe. You're going to reach down to your toes. If you have bad knees, you can just stop at your knee. Make sure your weight's in the heels. Come back to the middle. Same thing on the other side. Reach down, come back. Reach down, come back. I'm going to do a few more. Now I'm going to go to the knee. A little bit less impact here. Make sure you're keeping that weight in those heels. Keep the chest up. Okay, exercise number 6, mountain climbers. You're going to start off in your plank. Make sure you have that good position, head straight line from your head to your feet. I'm going to bring your knee in and back, in and back. You want to try and get your knee as far up as possible so you're really using that core. Once you have the movement, you can go a little bit faster. But make sure, as you go faster, you don't start sticking that behind in the air. Keep it tucked under. Okay, exercise number 7 is lunge with a twist. There's 2 ways you can do this. If you have knee problems, you're going to do a reverse lunge, which means you step back into your lunge and you're going to twist over the front leg and come back. Then you repeat on the other leg. Back to the lunge, twist, straighten up, come back. Make sure you lunge first before you twist. Straighten up. Again, we're doing this for 1 minute. The other option, a little bit harder on the legs, a little bit more impact on the knees. You step forward into your lunge. Forward, twist over the front leg, and come back. Lunge, twist, straighten up, come back. Make sure, again, weight is in the heel of that front leg. Don't let that knee go too far over the toes. You want a straight line from your knee to your heel. Protect your knees. Okay, exercise number 8 is tricep dips. You can do these with or without a chair. So if you don't have any chairs, that's fine. I'm going to demonstrate with the chair first. Elbows need to go straight back. You're going to scoot your butt off the edge of the chair, elbows go back, and you're going to lower down. The more bent your legs are, the easier it will be. If you want it harder, you're going to do it with straight legs. Again, you're doing this for a minute. These are really hard to do for a minute. So if you need to do like a set of 10, shake it out and then continue, that's fine. Okay, just make sure those elbows go back and make sure as you dip, you're not raising the shoulders. You want to press those shoulders down. So we don't want to do this. We want to keep them down, elbows go back. You're going to need to squeeze your glutes and your core a lot to keep everything up off the floor, and it's going to be a smaller movement. Again, the straighter your legs are, the harder it's going to be. Number 9, curtsy lunge. Okay, you're going to step to the side. You're going to cross that foot behind and tuck this knee in here and squat down. Step to the other side. Foot goes behind, tucking the knee in. You're going to feel this one in your glutes. Step and bend. Step, bend. Make sure, like all lunges, the weight stays in the heel of that front leg, and make sure that your chest stays up. You don't want to be doing this. It's all in the legs and the butt. Okay, last exercise, number 10. Sit-ups. You get to lie down for this one. Yay. Okay. You're going to have your hands behind your head. You're going to roll up through the spine. First thing you do, suck that belly all the way down so your back is flat into the floor, so you can roll up through that spine. Touch your toes. Come back through the spine. Make sure you roll all the way down. Nice and slow and controlled until you get the right form. Roll it back down. You're using the whole abdominal wall here. Okay. If you're having back issues, bring the legs in closer. You can do little reaches instead. Just make sure, again, always sucking that belly right down into the floor. Okay, so that's your 10 exercises. Remember, you're doing each one for a minute. The only exception is the side plank, which you do each side for 30 seconds. You're going to try and go from one exercise to the other once you get used to this. the less rest you have, the more you're going to work your heart rate and the more calories you're going to burn. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. If you only have a certain amount of time, like 15 minutes, just do everything one time. If you have more, you can repeat all 10 exercises for a second time, or even a third time if you have more time allotted to you.